Hi everyone, this is Mithun T. Agastyan and welcome to the lecture series on model predictive control. In this lecture, we discuss some methods for reducing the online computation of LMPC. Reducing the online computation basically means simplify the optimization problem by reducing the number of decision variables and constraints. Here is the overview. We start with the approaches for reducing online computation of MPC, which is then followed by numerical implementation and simulation. In the first approach, we reduce the online computation of MPC by removing the predicate state sequence vector Sk from the decision vector Z, which reduces the number of decision variables of the optimization problem. This approach is suitable for MPC problems with no state constraints or the problems in which the state constraints can be represented in terms of control constraints. From the previous lectures, we have small xk and xi given k are the state vectors which belongs to Rn and contains small n number of elements. And small uk and ui given k are the control vectors which belongs to Rm and contains small m number of elements. Similarly, capital Sk is the predicate state sequence vector which belongs to R raised to small n times capital N plus 1 and contains small n times capital N plus 1 elements. And capital UK is the control sequence vector which belongs to R raised to small m times capital N and contains small m times capital N elements. Now, Z is the optimization vector which contains capital Xk and capital UK as its elements. It belongs to R raised to small n times capital N plus 1 plus small m times capital N. It contains small n times capital N plus 1 plus small m times capital N elements, in which the current state small xk is known. Therefore, the number of decision variables in Z, which we denoted by Nz, is equal to small n times capital N plus small m times capital N. Now, if we can remove capital Sk from Z, then the number of decision variables in Z will reduce to small m times capital N. We have from the previous lectures, the state equation can be represented as an equality constraint as an equation number 1, which gives the predicted state sequence vector capital Xk in terms of the current state vector small xk and the control sequence vector capital UK. Substituting this in the cost function, we can represent Jk as an equation number 2, which is represented as a function of the current state vector small xk and the control sequence vector capital UK. Similarly, we can rewrite the inequality constraints as in equation number 4, which is represented in terms of the control sequence vector capital UK and the current state vector. Now, by defining the optimization vector Z equal to UK and F and G like this, we can represent the optimization problem for LMPC as in equation number 5, which is also a quadratic programming problem. Here, the parameters Qk, Rk and G are functions of the current state Xk. Therefore, the current state information is required for solving this optimization problem. Also, we can see that here the decision vector is equal to UK. Hence, the number of decision variables in Z or Nz equal to m times n. So this will reduces the online computation. Now, in the second approach, we can reduce the number of optimization variables further by using a control horizon lesser than the prediction horizon. In this case, we define the control sequence UK like this, which contains only NC decision variables and the rest are chosen as 0. Here, NC is the control horizon, which can be usually chosen as 2 and can be increased for obtaining satisfactory performance. The number of decision variables Nz will be reduced to small m times NC, and this reduces the online computation. Next, we discuss the numerical implementation of these two methods, in which we consider the single input system from the previous lecture. The simulation parameters are chosen as in equation number 7, in which the initial state is chosen as 10 and 5, and the constraint parameters is chosen as in equation number 8, in which the lower bound of the states is chosen as -10 and the upper bound as +10. And for control, the lower bound is set as -1 and the upper bound as +1. The simulation response of the LMPC, the method 1, is shown in figure 1, which is similar to the one obtained in the previous lecture. Here, the prediction horizon capital N is equal to 5 and the number of control inputs small m equal to 1. Therefore, the number of decision variables in Z equal to 5, whereas for the previous approach, it will be 50. Figure 2 shows the simulation response of LMPC with the method 2 for the control horizon NC equal to 2. Here, the response is almost similar to the previous one, which means the performance is not affected by reducing the control horizon. But the online computation is reduced since, in this case, the number of decision variables in Z equal to 2. For some systems, using a small control horizon may affect the performance. In that case, we have to adjust NC for obtaining a satisfactory performance. The MATLAB programs for the simulations can be downloaded from the link given in the description. That completes this lecture. Thanks for listening.